Yeah, that nigga froze.
This is what we're doing today. No, it's not, joking. But I just want you guys to see this. We have gotten a 1959 Corvette in the shop to do over, but that'll be for another video. Let's go on to what we're really doing. So what we got going on here, I meant to, get in here earlier, talk to you guys, but anyway, what we got going on here is a 2005 Acura TL. Basic Acura, a music car, starlight car, tent car, driving car, DK. Anyway, and it's a daily of a friend, of a family. What we're doing is going over the whole car. Every little tape spot you see is what we call some kind of damage, either coin damage or bigger. The car has a lot of little bing bong booms and everything going on. There's a lot going on with this car all over. There's a lot of previous Bondo work that wasn't done correctly. We're correcting all that. A lot of bad paint work if you can catch it on the recording on the camera. But it's like hazy and it's just not right. This was like backyard repaired before. We have a little frame damage over here as well. That wasn't pulled out correctly. We have to correct that as well. And just to get this car back in like a original form with a nice tone of silver on it that isn't factory, but yet will look somewhat like factory. Give it, a little more of a modern look outside cosmetically. Yeah, so you guys join me while I start cutting this car down and getting ready to do my little spot areas with my Bondo and get ready for the time lapse.
Production.
so far, what we've done is we've went over this car, we marked out the damage, we sanded down, we applied some Bondo, first coat over everything so far. We've started sanding this side to give it its second coat of Bondo or any kind of filler. We're gonna block some of these down before we recoat them at the moment. So right now this is where we at. It's getting late. I don't want to quite call it a night, but I am getting exhausted. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna continue on and sand out this side some more, and probably block the rest of the parts that are sand, apply second coat, and cut the roof's first coat, and then probably leave the rest for tomorrow. But this is where we at so far, and I'm pretty happy with it. We made good grounds in the time that we've been working. Car is going like a Lexus, or like a Audi Lynch gray or something, some kind of weird aqua color. But it's gonna be the same kind of silver gray, but just more modern. Just keep on going, keep on going. All right, guys, let's get back into the time lapse. Get this thing complete.
What you gotta think about is when you don't have resources, you in survival mode. So being in survival mode automatically rules out a lot of things because you don't care about morality, because you don't experience morality. You experience, the need to survive. You don't experience, fairness. You don't experience planning for the future. You just experience my ribs touching. You know what I mean? And it's better me than you. And it's a survival instinct that kick in. So I think once you get out of the survival mode, your morals come back closer to your daily decision making. You start thinking about what's right, what do I believe in.
So what we have here now is I've already sanded down this side with the DA. This was our first coat of Bondo we applied to this side, to the damage that was this side that was sustained. These are all first coats too. This is actually a second coat, but I had cut this down enough with the DA that I feel comfortable with putting a second coat without blocking it. These are also first coat that I'm about to block. Most of these, if not all, will be getting polyester coats after I block them down. Polyester coat, what is like a filler that goes on that's a lighter, let's say, filler. That it cuts easier, it goes on smoother, and it fills in and corrects any real imperfections that the Bondo leaves behind. I like to finish my jobs with polyester just so it feathers out all the body work, and then I come with a very minutely aggressive grip that makes it look like the body work was never there once I apply my 2K primer. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back into the time lapse. I hope you guys don't get bored with the time lapses. I hope it's not too many time lapses where it is overbearing. And if it is, hey, just leave it in the comments down below. But yeah, we're gonna hit the time lapse again, and we're gonna block this down. And then I don't know, guys. I'm trying to stick it out, but we might call it quits after that. But let's get to it. Let's get off the chatting and get more to work. And I know you guys want to see the process and what we're gonna look like when it's done and what you're looking for as we're doing it. Let's go.
Believe it. though.
So right now, the car has already been feathered out with 400, and the next procedure will be to wipe it down with Prep Solve before masking off the area that needs to be primered. Now this isn't a usual step for everyone, but I like to wipe down with the Prep Solve before primer as well. I feel like it gives it a better, adhesion to the, over the bodywork. And if your primer sticks good, that means your paint is gonna stick good. Foundation is key with everything in life, but especially with this painting and stuff like that, you wanna make sure that your lowest coat is always gonna stick. You wanna give it the best chance it has to stick and adhere to the body of the car, and to properly seal your bodywork off and make it unnoticeable, So I might time lapse, or I might slow-mo the Prep Solve process, just because I wanna try to give you guys different tastes and outlooks on each step, and keep it interesting, keep it spicy for you guys, But yeah, so let's get right to it. Let's try a quick slow-mo doing some Prep Solve, and then I'll do a time lapse after I section off and start bagging the car for primer, and let's go.
Believe it. Believe it.
So what's up, guys? We're back, and there's been tremendous project. Woo! There's been tremendous progress on the vehicle. We are now at the stage where we have DA sand down the car for the initial just rough cut, and then we followed up with a 600 grit water sand with block by hand, and I'm just following up over the edges and stuff like that to make sure the paint sticks everywhere. You don't want paint flaking, and this guy's not doing any door jams, so that's that. What we're going to do today is we're going to finish, getting it, the edges and stuff like that by hand, and water sand the rest of the car down just to give it a quick scuff over. And then from there, we're going to be washing the car, washing the booth, and getting to it. Tonight is going to be one of those midnight oil burning kind of nights. We're gonna go right through.
Believe it.
So the whole car now has been water sanded, and all the edges have been scuffed. Everything's ready to go to lay paint on. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna wash the car down, rinse everything off, get it nice, and then we gotta make a run real quick to go pick up the Queens E30, and then we're gonna spin back around, come back. was a thing, this would be it. This thing is wet. Woo-wee. Glass straight down. Well, all right. Time for this day to end. Time to go home. Got a lot of family stuff at home to take care of. But before I go, I just want to show you guys this. Give you another walk around. Man, oh man, I love the way this car came out. Came out really good. Really good. Like the wheel, it's just like the dust and stuff like that from all the body work. All that stuff washes off. Man, oh man, this car came out really good, really spot on. Happy. 0 runs, no runs in the whole paint job. Really good. Color laid down real nice. Tonic silver is like a gold silver. Came out really good. I like the way this car came together. So for now, what's next is we reassemble the car. Well, water sand the car and reassemble the car and get it ready for its next steps. Compound polish, ceramic coating, things of that nature. And that's really it.